IMYP teachers, this is just a quick video on how to format your first 2 weeks, and then in week 1 you'll format week 3, and etc until the entire course is done by the end of this year. So you should have, and I'm working on making sure that the top of the course looks good. So you've got your banner and then your textbooks, which please just use those textbooks that are available on the course. And then you should start with your term 1 week 1. These images etc should be in place. If they're not, let me know and I can help you with that. So the first thing we want to do is turn our editing on, so we can now edit our course. You then scroll down to your term 1 week 1. Now to edit up this part, you're going to click on this cog over here, which will take you to your editing screen. Push this button to toggle full screen mode. As I say, if this is missing, just let me know. Here, okay, this says book 1, chapter 1. It really is better to have certain page numbers, because the expectation is that the students will read the pages you've asked before the lesson. You will then, here, we're only asking for 1 task rather than 2. So if you want to remove the second line of the task stuff, then you just go right in. Sorry, let me do that again. This is your HTML source editor. You go into there and you just remove that last line of code and you push update. Here you will have the title of your task, whatever that may be. Could be questions from the textbook, could be anything you like. I'm going to toggle back out of full screen mode and I'm going to save changes. Okay, so that should allow you to have your learning objectives, your success criteria, your textbook reference, your task. Then underneath that, you're going to have your learning resources. I just want to look here. Okay, I'm going to use this section because there aren't any. So you want a learning resource of some kind as well as an assignment. So let's first look at the learning resources. You can add a page. And here you can have lesson 1, where do I live? And then you can put in this page, this is to open your editing bar, easier to work in full screen. And here you can just put in any information. You have your different heading sizes. Where do I live? Maybe center that. You can put in here perhaps a picture, Zimbabwe, images. Gosh, what horrible pictures we get when we search for Zimbabwe. Goodness gracious, that's horrific. Let's say map. Okay. So to put in an image, right click, copy, editing page, Control V to paste. You could, yeah, you can copy paste some information from the website, whatever you like. So this will essentially be what you screen share during your lesson to guide your lesson. Oh, look, I put it all in the wrong place. I put it in the description. And it should be here under page content. My apologies. Leave the page description blank. Okay, so here we go. Here is my little lesson that I created. Please excuse the sound of my daughter in the background. You guys know how it goes. So that's one option. There's your lesson. You could also have a file. So for example, maybe you have a PDF that you would like to upload. You can also add a URL for them to go to a specific website. So those are the different things that you could add here: the page, the file, or the URL. So you want one learning resource. Some teachers have decided to put two, one for each lesson. That is entirely up to you. Okay, the next thing you need is your Zoom meetings. I will talk you through. You'll receive a new email address with a Zoom business account verification. Once all that is set up, you'll be able to add your Zoom meeting. Oh, okay, because I'm not a geography teacher, but it's a very simple process. So you shouldn't have a problem there. Obviously, I can help you with that, but you literally click Zoom meeting, you schedule in your time, and that gives you your Zoom meeting. And then finally, you need an assignment. So for that, you click on assignment. Please take note of the different settings. So this is week 2 assignment. All assignments are due in on the Sunday, so we can remove that. I believe the second Sunday is the 24th of January, and these are always due in at 5 o'clock. You can use the Remind Me to Grade tab if you like. I usually don't, because I know I'm going to, So submission settings are fine. Feedback types, you want to click feedback files in case you want to upload a file. Submission settings, we should have this on manually and to, so that you can decide whether or not the student needs another go. All of these should be on yes. With the grade, it is much easier for you if you put exactly what the assignment is out of, and then please don't forget the grade to pass. And then finally, on the activity completion, when conditions are met, and check all 3 boxes. And that's it. There's your assignment. So yeah, that's your IMYP 1 pretty much done. This one needs an assignment and 2 Zoom lessons. This one needs perhaps a lesson or 2, some learning resources. You'll need to remove this task 2 as I showed you earlier. Your textbook references are already there, unless you want to put specific page numbers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then according to your timetable, when it's time to have your lesson, you'll click in on your Zoom lesson. Your students will join the lesson. You'll open up your learning resource. Let's go to, sorry about my child. You'll open up your learning resource and share it on your screen. Your students will then be able to see that, and that will guide your lesson. And then they will, of course, submit their assignment by Sunday at 5 p.m. You then have 48 hours to mark it. Here's some nice stuff to guide your first lesson. Okay, I hope that does make sense. And yeah, give me a shout if there are any questions. All right then, take care.